Morning. Yep, waiting in line again. This is what I do in the fall. I harvest and wait in lines. Whether it's traffic lines or dumping lines, whatever, I'm waiting in line. At any rate, I have switched over and I'm doing corn now. I got the combine and everything back yesterday, switched it over to corn. I cut off 1, 2, 3, I cut off 4 semi-loads yesterday of corn. No, 3. 3. My apologies. So yesterday I hauled in 2 semi-loads of beans and 1 semi-load of corn, and then filled the truck last night, and then I have the grain cart full now. So I'll dump this, go back, empty the grain cart, come back down, dump the corn, go back, fire up the combine, and start my day. You know, today's not looking up. I forgot my sunglasses. That's a huge problem. And 2, my cruise control quit working. Garbage. I know, you're probably thinking, who cares if cruise control don't work? Drive like a normal person. But I have a heavy foot, and if I don't use cruise control, I'll probably get a speeding ticket. I figured I'd let the tractor warm up a minute before I dump this load into the truck. But remember last week when it was last week when I filmed it, I think. But anyway, I was bored and I bought a camera system off the TikTok shop. I put the camera on the end of the spout up there. And this is the look it has. It works perfect. Like, I like it so much I ended up buying another camera system with 2 camera. It's a 2 camera system on 1 monitor, and I can add another camera to this monitor, but that way I've got 1 in here and 1 in the combine. And then because it's magnet mount and suction cup to the window, I can actually move it and use it during planting season, tillage, whatever. I'm kind of liking it. All right. Load number 2 is on the truck and ready to be delivered. I gotta shut my camera off because it's wireless. Just like that. It's got a little solar panel on it. You gotta keep the corn dust off of it, but the solar panel charges the battery on it. It's pretty slick. Had to get my sun spectacles. All right. I'm gonna tarp this load and then we'll be off. All right, I'm back from load number 2 and it's 11 o'clock. So we're gonna go warm up the combine, warm up the tractor, and hopefully we can get another load cut off of here. And I'm thinking we have 1 more semi-load out here in this field, and then this field is done, but we'll see. Start out running a little slow just to kind of warm belts up and bearings up and things like that. Once we get to the end of the pass, I think we'll be fine and we can roll full tilt like we were doing yesterday. Oopsie. See that? That's a spout that goes on the end of my auger. I backed into a tree. Whatever. That should work as a ladder, right? To get up there? Hopefully I got the tools to do it. I'm not going to put you guys up there just because of the fact that I'm going to be balancing on that bar. And although me falling would make good content, I don't know. I got stuff to do. Well, I didn't fall. Problem was I was only able to get a few of the bolts in. I couldn't get them all in. So we're going to try this at idle first. Can you guys see it okay? Full throttle. I think we're okay. I think that'll do for right now. Everything's full, which is a good thing, but now I gotta get in the semi and truck a load of corn, come back to empty the grain cart and do it all over again. Oh good, traffic. Seems like I'd learned my lesson and like go some back roads until we're past the traffic. My cruise control started working again. It tells me it's probably a loose wire somewhere. You know, from Michigan roads, I don't understand why it would become loose. It is starting to get chilly. See that? Combine set correctly. When you get a whole cob come out with no kernels on it, that means your clearance is set perfectly on the concaves. And I'm not seeing a lot of corn laying on the ground as I'm walking through the field. So that means it's going in the tank, which means we're set pretty good. Somebody's shooting over there. I wish you had smell-o-vision, because there's nothing like the smell of a fresh cut cornfield. They had to make that a candle. I'm just saying. There is no way with the backup traffic on 69 I'm going to be able to get this next load down to the elevator. So I'm going to fill the truck, fill the grain cart, and probably call it a night, just because of the fact that there's only so much I can do with the little amount of time that I have. Look at this, is the trailer. That's what the inside of the trailer looks right now from above looking down. So I'm going to cut 4 combine loads, and then that will fill the grain cart and top the truck off. And then we got to open up rain doors on the combine and everything, because they're talking rain late tonight, early tomorrow morning. Alright guys, Apparently I got corn in my pocket. I'm gonna end the video here. It's supposed to start raining like first thing in the morning. I'm gonna try and get that load hauled down. And then when I get back, I'm gonna empty the grain cart into there. And if it's not raining too bad, then I'm gonna go ahead and truck the second load. But if we get enough rain to shut us down, then we're going to be assembling this on the Tempty trailer so I can get the Tempty trailer up and going. But we'll see. All right, guys, thanks for watching. We'll catch you in the next one.